All right. Hello, everyone. For those of you in the States, hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. It was a quiet one for us. It was nice with friends. And yeah, so every Thanksgiving, we think about our customers and our community. And we have this, we've kind of had this trend of really doing as much as we can to add features to our software that are really backwards compatible with pretty much all versions of RaceCapture. And I think we're doing that as like a way of saying thanks to our community for supporting us. Maybe it's not the best business practice, but I think it's the right thing to do. And today's demo is a perfect example of that, because today we're going to show you how to combine video and data analysis using RaceCapture and the RaceCapture app. So the way it works is you will have the RaceCapture collect data, and then you will have a separate video camera collecting the video footage. And ideally, you would want the data and the video to start recording at the same time. And we have tools for doing that. Right now, we support a GoPro automated start-stop, and then through the excellent work of David Crocker, we have expanded support for GoPros, including newer models, through the excellent Lua script that he uploaded to the script presets. You might have seen that in our communities. So with the current version of RaceCapture, if it has a Wi-Fi connection, which all modern RaceCapture systems do, you'll be able to start recording data, trigger a GoPro start, and when the recording stops, it'll trigger the GoPro to stop as well. And then that will help you create a video and a data file that are synchronized as closely as possible. So you can, while watching this live stream, you can download the beta version of RaceCapture, so that's 2.16.0, and you can go to podium.live/software, download the Windows or the OS X version of the latest app. We're calling it beta, but it's not really beta. You can use it all the other features. I would say that the beta features are more around the video features, the video capability. So we don't have a video capable version of RaceCapture for Android or iOS yet, but that is in the works. So those mobile versions are still 2.15.1. So yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at how it works. So go to Analysis, and you're looking here at the Analysis page, at the Analysis view of the system. And when you go to so let's go to Sessions. And when you go to Sessions, you'll notice that the Sessions view looks a bit different. We reworked the view to be a little more usable. So Alex, in addition to the GoPro control, supplied us with a sample video and data log, which was really helpful in our development. So this is Alex's race at the Ridge Motorsports Park. I'll go into, clicked the wrong button. I'll go into edit the session, and here you can give a name to the session. So Alex video plus data. And then here you can specify a video file for one or two cameras. So here we've already selected a file. So this is the video that David provided us. We've selected that here. And if there's a second camera, you can select another video. So let's say if you have a camera like showing the view of the driver or out the back or something like that. The other thing you can do is you can specify a video time offset. So if ideally you would want the video and data to start recording as closely as possible. It's not always perfect, but here you can do a video offset. So if one is delayed slightly, you can fine tune it here by specifying the number of seconds in milliseconds. Hopefully it's just that, so you can, when you're typically it's tuned by like the start finish point. So if you're a little bit off, then you can fine adjust that. And those offsets are settable independent of the camera 1 or camera 2. So I'll go ahead and save that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of create a dashboard from scratch that shows how you can create a video and data analysis dashboard. So I've gone into the import analysis page, and I've selected the I'm going to select the freeform view, and let's see, I'm going to remove this line chart. I'm going to move this speed chart off to the side, and I'm going to add a new gauge. So with the video capabilities, we have a new type of gauge available. We call it the video gauge. So when you select the video gauge, you can select which camera it's associated with. So we have camera 1, camera 2. We might add a third camera in the future. It would be easy enough to do. I think we did a poll. Yeah, we did a poll in our community a while back, and it was like 2 or 3 cameras seemed to be the sweet spot. So we're going to select camera 1. Click OK, and then immediately pulls in a frame from the source video. So I'm going to make the video as large as possible. Now you notice when I did that, it obscured the video or the speed gauge. So I'm going to use a relatively new feature of the app, and we can what we can do is we can arrange the Z ordering of gauges. So I'm going to say lower that to the bottom, and now the speed gauge is layered on top. And right now you can see that the video is playing and it's synchronized with the speed data on the screen. And the app when you import the app or load the session into the analysis view, it automatically selects a lap. So you can select a different lap and it kind of jumps to that point. One limitation of this 2.6.0 is that when you're playing back video, it's only playing back the 1x speed. So it's not playing back the 2x or the 3x speed. So the data they'll move faster than the video will play back. We don't have any 3x or 2x video playback capabilities yet. So when you test this, when you use this, just stick with the 1x playback speed, and that would be just this play button. Yeah, so what else can we do? Well, I guess we can just add some more gauges to the view. So let's add a gauge. So let's do, so we have speed already. Let's do RPM, add an RPM digital gauge. I kind of like arranging these gauges in the crook of the analog gauges. So here we go. So there's some speed and RPM data. Let me select another lap where they're going a little bit faster. Here we go. So while it's playing, we can add another gauge. Let's do that. Excuse me. Let's do the track map. So I'll select the track map, and we could drop that into the corner of the screen. What you can also do is zoom into the track map so you can see the line taken more easily. And if you're done, you can lock the dashboard, and there you go. So it's about that easy to analyze video and data at the same time. So this will allow you to create a really familiar look like you see on YouTube, or like other video overlay software, but in this case you have full control of the dynamic creation of the video layout. Okay, so what you can also do is you can select multiple laps, which will show a 2 video side-by-side view of the data and synchronize together. So here are 2 laps together. You see the 2 dots compared to each other, and then you see the video from the 2 different laps as well. And let's see, I think with this sample video we have just a few of the first laps available to us for review, but let me go ahead and add another gauge and then we can go on to the other part of the demo. So here is a scatter plot. This is always fun. Selected X and Y, and we'll drop that into the corner of the screen. And there you have it. Yeah, if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask on the live stream. I'm watching out for comments. All right, so I will show you another way to analyze video and data together. So here, instead of so what I just showed you was what we call the freeform view, where you can drag and drop gauges across lay them out on the dashboard, resize them, do whatever you'd like with the view. So we have another more traditional layout for analyzing data, and this is what we call the flow gauge view, where the gauges flow from left to right and top to bottom, and then you have resizable borders. So it's a little bit more of a structured view of the data. So let's go ahead and add an analog gauge. So add RPM, and let's add another analog gauge for speed. And then we have a line chart for the speed gauge, and now we can add our video gauges. And here we are, we're looking at video and data together. You could use the playback controls to go to the beginning, pause the data, or jump anywhere in the lap to view the data. So if this particular layout is particularly useful for viewing multiple laps, because it will put the data side by side in a more organized fashion. So here's lap 1 and then lap 4 selected, and they're all color coded. So we can make the video a little bit bigger. And here you're able to compare 2 different laps with the video and data combined together. The system lets you select up to 4 laps. We limited it to 4. I think that's probably like the maximum practical number of videos you'll want to see, or laps you'll want to see at the same time, before it gets like not very useful. So I think that's like the best balance of number of laps you can select, and that's been consistent for the analysis capabilities of the RaceCapture app. Yeah. So there we go. Those are the new capabilities of the RaceCapture app, RaceCapture app 2.6.0. In case you missed it at the beginning of the video, you can download this right now for Windows and OS X. So just go to podium.live/software, and then you'll be able to download this version of the app. If you have synchronized video with data, you'll be able to replicate this right away. So what I think will be great will be to see some some of you testing this capability and seeing what kind of dashboards you can create. The cool thing about the existing app right now is you'll be able to create a dashboard layout and then save it just like you are able to now with the existing dashboards, but you can create designs, layouts, and save it to the cloud and then share that with other people, or just save it for yourself for later reference. My first video data dashboard. And there we go, I claimed the first one. So if we go to add, you'll see shared, and let's search for video. And there we are, there's my first video and data shared dashboard. So you'll be able to select this dashboard, import it, and bring it right into your analysis view for like a quick jump start. So of course I'm going to give myself 5 stars. All right, well, I will keep playing with this dashboard while I wait for any questions to come in. Let me know if you have any video files that you are waiting to integrate with this new capability. Let's see, what else can I add? Unlock the dashboard, add a gauge. I can add let's add another analog gauge. I wonder if gear is working. Let's see. I'll change that to a digital gauge. Oh, looks like David has the gear channel working, so now we get to see what gear he's in. Now it's saying, looks like we'll need to fine-tune that gear calculation for him. Let's see, what else do we have? So we'll add another analog gauge. Let's see what other channels he has on his system available. Oh, GSUM's fun. Let's do that, but in a digital gauge. And we'll go ahead and edit this. Give it 2 digits of precision. There we go. Let's see, what's another lap we can play back? All right, well, there we have it. I hope you have a chance to play with this soon. Let us know in the comments how it works for you. And we look forward to the next live stream. All right, thank you.